Today, I'm searching for a man. A man that looks a lot like me, but with a wig. Well, I am not a man, and he might not be either. I'm a clone of this man, Craig, aka Wheezy Waiter. You see, he clones himself, a lot, and his clones do his chores for him. And then rather than feed and house them, he casts them off into the alligator pit, which leads to making new clones, and the cycle continues. I was born, nay, men are born. I was cloned just yesterday into this weary world. My first job was to clean the time machine, which was right next to the cloning room. My second job was to clean the bathroom. As I was doing so, I heard a sound, a pathetic sound, like a little girl who lost her Barbie doll. It was the whimpers of Craig. Who knew the sound of something so petite could come out of something so huge and gross? Turns out he lost his friend, Craig with a wig. I'm told that Craig with a wig sat in the kitchen, but I never saw him. I assume he was just another clone who found a wig and somehow won the friendship of original Craig. I volunteered to find him. I really don't care, I just wanted to make myself unique, useful, not like the other clones. Perhaps then I could really become a man. I truly believe I was meant for something greater than gator feces. Maybe I'm lying to myself. But aren't the best lies the ones the liar actually believes? And so the search continues. First, I decided to check with the other clones who got away. The obvious choice was Revenge Clone, a twisted misanthrope, hell-bent on the destruction of Wheezy Waiter. Maybe he wanted to break Craig's spirit by kidnapping his friend. So I asked him.
Craig with a wig? Doesn't exist.
What?
Outside of video, I've never seen him. I don't know anyone who has. Quiet Clone may have seen Craig with a wig, but he may have said, "Please pass the figs." You can never hear what he's saying. And we were at a Nabisco-themed snack party. There were fig Newtons everywhere. So that's probably much more likely. Maybe Craig with a wig just ran away.
Wouldn't it be too dangerous to risk it?
What? No, Triscuit is a square-baked whole wheat wafer. Different snack entirely, though it is Nabisco. And it is delicious.
I said risk it.
I can't hear anything anymore. I've been hanging out with Quiet Clone too long. So do I get my beer now, or what? I'm interested to see what it tastes like over there.
What are you talking about?
You promised me French Riviera Stout, and that sounds like a creamy, delicious dark beer.
No, I asked if you knew Craig with a wig's current living whereabouts.
And why am I talking to you? I need to get my drink on.
So then I decided to talk to Quiet Clone. Yeah, pretty much what you'd expect. Next up was Sexy Clone. Oh yeah, I've heard of him. Here's got some pretty awesome hair, though it's fake. Mine's real. Touch it. It's real. No, go on. I believe you. Touch it. Fine. Touch it. No. Touch it. Touch my hair. It's cool. Caress my hair. All right, fine. Caress it. Touch it. Yeah. Caress it. Touch it. Touch it. Yeah. It's pretty great, isn't it? Yeah, it's great, but you know it is fake. What are you talking about? I'm not a mwosh. Mwosh? Man with ostentatious, albeit sexy hair. Mwosh. I know, but your hair is a clone. Like mine. Oh man, now I have some soul searching to do. You're a real downer. What was I going to do? Nobody knew where Craig with a wig was. Apparently they have never even seen him. Something wasn't right. I decided to review old footage of Craig with a wig. Wow, much like me, he was a real downer. If only I could talk to him. Find out what makes him tick. Tock. Tick. Tock. Tick. The time machine. So here we are, or there we were, in the dark time machine room. I traveled back to sometime last December. I saw Craig with a wig in a video that was uploaded then, so he must have been here somewhere. It was time to step out.
I love it.
I'm full.
Oh, you would be eating fig Newtons. Now watch that. Amazing!
How does he do that?
Everything he does is quiet.
Hey guys, I got a variety pack. I got Gushers and fruit roll-ups.
You imbecile! That's made by that tramp Betty Crocker.
Slut.
But, oh, they're still good. I mean, we can... Oh. Frank's Betty Crocker doing the Nabisco party.
Talking to them wasn't gonna get me anywhere. Strange. It seemed even in the past Craig with a wig didn't exist. I guess it was time to head back.
This clock is right. Hey, Craig with a wig, you know the time?
Events happen, then are located further and further into the past. Time is used to sequence and allocate these events. Science fiction writer Ray Cummings wrote in 1922, "Time is what keeps everything from happening at once." And that's great, because I hate everything.
Craig with a wig?
What?
So you are Craig with a wig?
Technically we're all nothing, but yes, that's what people call me.
Happen to have any travel plans? Going away for a while? Leaving for good?
Yeah, traveling's great. I get to see all the other places I hate. Ah, that was sarcasm. I hate sarcasm.
So you're not going anywhere?
No.
Okay.
No one is.
Okay, but non-metaphorically speaking, you are staying here.
I will never ever leave the kitchen.
Okay.
Actually, I was just asking for the time, but whatever. What are you doing? Didn't you already clean the time machine?
I forgot my broom.
All right, carry on. So Craig was Craig with a wig all along, and he seemed to be unaware of it. So why did Craig with a wig go away? What was different in this time from present day? I traveled back to present day to find out. What do we notice? What's different here? The clock. Craig has a new clock. In the past he asked,
Hey, Craig with a wig, you know the time?
he doesn't need to ask anymore. Or maybe there's more than that. Craig has clones do everything for him. He just dances and plays around on his computer. His life is a childish playground. Craig with a wig was his escape, not from, but to monotony. Now he doesn't even need it. Now he has structure, the tick-tock of the persistent clock. To bring back Craig with a wig, I must get rid of the clock.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, there's a spot here. Just cleaning it. Okay.
Now, all we have to do is wait. Now pay attention, because here's the rest of the story. To avoid any suspicion, I placed an artist approximation of the clock back on the shelf. Spot on. I put the wig in its place, and then I waited. I went for a walk. I came back and he was asleep, so I woke him up.
Wake up!
I went for another walk. Came back. Asleep. Wake up! Walk. Back. Sleep. Wake. Walk. Back. Sleep. Wake. Walk. Back. Sleep. Bake. No, I mean wake. I meant wake.
Wake up!
Since he was always asleep, I decided to observe. He worked for a bit, looked at the clock, and went to sleep. Worked, looked, slept. I guess 11:30 was his nap time. Fine, I decided to remove the clock no matter how beautiful and accurate it was. He worked for a bit and looked at the clock.
Where'd the time go?
He looked around his desk and went to sleep.
Wake up!
He woke up, looked under the couch, went to sleep. I decided to let him sleep for a day. I needed the rest too. I took a nap on his new chair. It's weird to think that I'm actually newer than this chair. As soon as I hit my head to the cushion, I was swept away. I dreamt that I had my own video blog. It was a travel blog. I went all over the world, taught all my viewers about exotic places. India, Brazil, Branson, Missouri. Someone's kitchen? A rave? Also, I juggled. Sort of a combination travel, how to juggle vlog. Eventually, my videos inspired world peace and a cure for eczema. I really did something. I was happy. I woke up. Went for another walk. I felt great. Invigorated. Ready to take on the world. Just as soon as I figured out this mystery, and Craig set me free. I returned to the apartment. And there he was, asleep in the chair again. Removing the clock wasn't the answer. Craig wasn't even awake long enough to become Craig with a wig. What was different about now from a few weeks ago that made Craig with a wig disappear? The chair! The old chair caused pain and discomfort from which Craig needed to escape. Or perhaps the magical new chair beckoned slumber to such a degree that nothing else could interfere, like the siren song to Odysseus. Or booze to Snooky. Or lots of chocolate to somebody who really likes a lot of chocolate on things. It certainly drew me in. It had to go.
Craig, wake up. Why do you keep doing that? I think the coffee's done. I love it when the coffee's done.
I headed for the alligator pit. Maybe the alligator would like a chair. He could be the first alligator ever to learn how to sit in a chair. It could be awesome. He could be on Letterman.
Coffee's empty. Why did you... Gasp! What are you doing?
This chair is poisoning your mind. It has to go.
But that chair is soft and elegant on my buttocks. When I sit in it, I feel like an airplane pilot.
If this chair goes, Craig with a wig will come back.
What are you talking about?
Trust me.
No! Maybe you're the problem. Ever since you showed up, Craig with a wig was nowhere to be found. Maybe you should get into the pit. What? Jump! Go on. Hop right in there. Right in there. This is the pit. This is you. Woo! Well, except you'll fit. You'll fit in the pit. Dead. Go on. Jump in. Go on. It was you all along. I knew it.
I hate knowledge.
Oh, happy day. Oh yeah, my clock.
Aren't the best lies the ones the liar actually believes?